Hi, I'm Seth with Priority Maintenance. Today I'm going to be showing you how to spray some texture. So first we'll take our hopper here and I'll just show you some stuff on it. Here we have our air control. This is going to be off. When you're ready to start spraying, slide it over. You can kind of adjust how much air you're putting through just by not opening it all the way or opening it all the way. We also have a gauge here that controls how much of our mud is flowing through our gun at any time. You tape it all the way back and then it'll spray very little or all the way forward and it'll spray as much as it can. And then here on the front on our gun, we've got different settings depending on how big of a texture that you want. Now for our wall that we're going to do today, we want kind of a medium, smaller orange peel, so we're going to go with this somewhat smaller setting and start spraying. So usually what I will do is I will set myself up 3 of my boxes or 3 buckets depending on what kind of mud you use, and I'll use that to hold my gun in place. Take our mud that we've already mixed up and just go ahead and pour it on in there. So our hopper is good and full. And we'll take our gun, hook our air up to it, and we're ready to start spraying. Now, generally the idea for spraying texture is you want to work in circles, kind of do a sporadic yet even coating to get it to cover everything. We're going to start here in our corner and work out. One thing you want to be sure of as you're spraying is to make sure we're spraying all the way up tight into our corners or any seam that we have, just so we have equal coverage. That's why we masked off. Nothing's going to get beyond that. So as long as we're spraying into our corners nice and tight, once we take all the masking down, the wall's going to look good. All right, so we're going to go ahead and mix ourselves up some more mud. We usually use these boxes of mud here, so I'll just pull the entire bag out, kind of flip her over. I've already got a little bit of water here at the bottom of my bucket, and we'll just shimmy what's in that bag on out. Now, it won't all come out, so we'll kind of squeeze and work it down, making sure to get all of it out of there just so we don't waste any. Pushing every little last bit that we can. You're going to end up with some mud on your hands, but that's okay. Go ahead and get it all out. Just wipe my hand off on my bucket, usually what I do. And we'll go ahead and mix it up. So usually what I go for is a consistency of a kind of a little bit thinner peanut butter. You want to kind of start slow. You start towards the bottom, working your way around. You can make sure we're not making a mess everywhere. Again, this is why we mask off and put plastic down. You know, just slowly speed up, letting it mix. just want to keep mixing until you all have a general consistency. Usually I'll finger check it and I'll just kind of wipe my finger through it. And as long as your line doesn't stay there and it starts to close, you're good for texture. So now we're going to start texturing our patch here. Anytime you have a patch where the wall's completely smooth as compared to an already textured wall, we're just going to go over this just a little bit heavier than we would the rest of the wall. And there you have it. There's texture on a wall. This is a light orange peel. This is, at this point, if you were gonna do a knockdown, you would go ahead and knock it down with your knife. But if you like the video, go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe so you don't miss an episode. I'm Seth with Priority Maintenance. Have a good one.